All right, folks, welcome to the Penticton Peach City Beach Cruise. This is the second year I came up for this, and it's absolutely amazing. Now this year, we're a little overcast, got a little bit of rain, but there's still a ton of cars. So keep watching How Do You Hot Rod, and check out this episode of Peach City Beach Cruise.
Hi there, my name is Dave Penticton, also known as the Lugnut on Instagram and YouTube, and yeah, this is, I guess we'll call it, this is my hot rod. Yeah, it's an 82 square body, of course. My best thing about the truck for me is being able to build it with my son and my, his girlfriend and my buddy Ryan. We built probably 99% of the truck in my garage here in Penticton. The only thing we didn't do was mount and balance the wheels and blast and powder coat the chassis. The idea of the truck was to build something that, a person could live with and on a daily basis. If you want to daily drive it, daily drive it. You want to pick up stuff from the grocery store, from the hardware store, go ahead. You want to go to California to a big car show, jump in it and go. You want to melt tires? Absolutely, no problem. So my background is building a lot of oval track cars, been involved with a ton of drag race cars, turbos. I have import stuff. I like playing with weird things, but I wanted something that you'd be able to get in and beat up on a Camaro, while you're hauling a Christmas tree or there's something in the back, right? So it started out life just as a regular short box. It is a legit 82 short box, but I'm actually a partsman by trade, so I love OEMs, how much money and how much R&D they put into things. So anything I can find from an OEM that will work and do the job, that way, like I know I have no attention, no attention span, so I'm gonna lose. It's gonna go to someone else. But now for them, if the fan goes out, where are they getting it from? Well, this fan that's hidden in the fan shroud is actually from a Jeep Grand Cherokee, with trailer tow, max tow. It's a big fan. Fits perfectly in the factory shroud. Majority of the LS is all factory components, aside from a few of the internals. The seats are from a E93 BMW. I've didn't modify any electronics in it. I built a module to make the computers in the seats think they're still in a BMW, right? And then I've got a schematic on that so that in the future someone knows, oh, well, if the motor goes, they can just go to BMW and get a new one, right? And like the tailgate, we'll show you that. With the tailgate, the catches are Dodge Dakota, so then they're factory Dodge Dakota. So I mean, there's a little modification to the backside of them. There's a failure or hang up on them, go to Dodge and get one. I've got pictures of exactly how they're modified to work, right? Common thing nowadays is like the shock, and that's kind of neat, and everybody is all wowed with that. So that's kind of only half of the trick. Typically on old pickups, it's a big slam. That's it. That's all there is to it, right? So, all right, yeah. So that's the end gate. You want to see it again?
Yeah.
One more time. All right.
One more time.
Replay.
So yeah.
With him.
And that's it. So I love old, and I daily an 85. And old is cool, it's great, but you got to be dedicated. New is really nice. Like there's a lot of nice stuff out there. So really, like I was saying before, what can I find that's cool that I can make work, bring it in, and make it work, right? And yeah, no, it's gotten a lot of attention. So, okay, so the question is, how do I hot rod? Well, typically, windows up, AC on, bombing around super slow, and waiting for somebody to come up thinking they're going to show me their taillights. And they don't normally.
All right, so back up here at the Peach City Beach Cruise, and again, of course, Jeff has got to have something here that just, well, stands out. So as you see, we've got, well, two of them. Jeff, Mike.
Correct.
Good to meet you, Mike. So what are we looking at?
What we're looking at today is the last remnants of the Evel Knievel Museum artifacts. The Sky Cycle was gone, but we ended up with the pit bike, the jump truck, ramp truck, and the jump car. And here we are in Penticton.
All from the museum.
The last pieces, they had to go. We felt very fortunate. We were able to bring them up today. The sun's coming out. It's a good day.
So as you hear, the name of my show is How Do You Hot Rod? Now, everybody does it a little different, and a hot rod isn't just a deuce coupe anymore, right?
Correct.
So in your words, how do you hot rod?
I give him the idea and the money, and he makes it happen. I want to give Mike credit.
He supplies me the stuff that I'm going to hot rod.
Okay.
He gives me whatever the vehicle is going to be, and then I do what I do.
Okay.
So he predetermines what I'm going to get, you know, pre-hand, and then he tells me we're going to do this.
And Mike has the ability to make it happen. Here we are. We didn't know whether to put the tow strap in this truck or this one.
It's going in this one because I know this one can.
Yeah.
I put it together.
I can always unload and drive myself home. It's like a dinghy.
These guys are awesome. I'm gonna have to check out some more of what they're building. Keep watching How Do You Hot Rod.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Hey guys, my name is James. I'm from Dubs Customs, and this is the Widowmaker, and I'm going to share with you guys my story on how this car came to be. So this is a 1926 Essex, was a four-door sedan, and now obviously it is no longer. I have cut, chopped, and welded back together in multiple different areas on this vehicle. Everything has been smoothed, modified. Where do we start? Let's start right here. So this front end to me is one of the most gorgeous things on the car. It's absolutely a one-off. It's the only vehicle that I know of that has dual cantilever front suspension. If you come around, one of my favorite parts on the whole vehicle are these headlight buckets. I hand built these. It took me a while to come up with this creation, but I absolutely love it. I hand built everything that you see here. If you zoom in right here, you might recognize a few kitchen utensils. This is a bunch of spoons and a vegetable steamer. I made that fly in about 6 hours, and just a lot of creativity. And I think it turned out absolutely amazing. It's on air ride. Everything designed out of my head. As you can tell, I'm a metal master, and I'm quite proud of it. This is probably roughly about a 500 horse, 5.9 Cummins diesel, 1996, out of a 1-ton truck that we fully rebuilt and hopped everything up. So it does have a lot of power. It's sitting on a custom-made frame. Everything on this vehicle probably took me 2 full years to fabricate. This is the back door. So I chopped the car right in half, and if you guys know anything about Essex, they're mostly wood. So the whole roof was wood, so I hand fabricated everything into steel. It took me a lot of time and obviously a lot of imagination to complete this car, and I think it absolutely turned out stunning. I'm so proud of it. It's my favorite car that I've ever built. Back here, obviously a lot more custom fabrication. If you guys look at the way that this cantilever is designed, I imagined this and built this all off of my floor jack in my shop. Now all the geometry, all of these serve a purpose to make this surface stay at the same angle no matter where it is in the stroke. So for those of you who don't know how cantilever suspension works, when you add air to these bags, they will expand, in turn rolling this forward, putting pressure on this rod down to the rear end and lifting the whole car up. This car will lift about 7 inches in total, and it gives you just enough clearance to pretty much go over anything that you need. This was the back door, like I'd mentioned. This is to clear the back tire, and when I was building it, I had to come up with a reason. I felt like I couldn't just leave it like this. I needed to make it for a purpose. So I designed these bars to come a lot further forward. So now it makes it so this is kind of matching this, and it serves more of it doesn't look like it's just cut out for no reason. It makes things kind of flow and fit. It's running 22-inch rims and mud tires. Now, I originally built this vehicle for a customer, and by the time I was done with it and I gave it to him, I was so in love with it, and I was so upset when the car had to go. So I have now bought the car back. It will never be for sale again, and I will continue to make it better every year. It is a showstopper. It's a piece of rolling art. Kids absolutely love it, and I think, well, I'm just as much in love with it as they are. On the inside, it has a few good features. Don't mind the water, as it has been raining a lot today, but that's not going to stop us from having a good time. So inside, one of my favorite features is the floating console with the air ride. I think it just looks amazing. It kind of adds to the whole Spider theme. Oh, you know what? One thing that I want to share with you guys is when I first started building this car, it didn't start as a Spider car. I was probably about a third of the way through building it when I was laying on the floor. I was working on something else, and I rolled over, and there was a giant Black Widow spider about 2 feet from my face. And at that moment, I realized I need to build this into a Black Widow Spider car. So the next day I built this out of a piece of sheet metal and some round stock in about 10 hours of my time. And from that moment forward, this car became the Widowmaker. So I like to name every one of my cars, and it has a plaque on the dash. It says 1 of 1 Widowmaker. So it's serial number 1 of 1, and its name is the Widowmaker. It's a funny story because years before I ever started building cars, I've already thought that every one of my custom cars is gonna have this plaque on the dash and it's gonna be 1 of 1. So there it is. This is the Widowmaker. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. You gotta see it in person.
So how do you hot rod?
I hot rod by having an open mind, not criticizing anybody, because if everybody liked the same thing, there'd be no such thing as car shows like this. So I don't look at any car with hate. I love everything. There's beauty in every type of car. I like the fact that some cars people fall in love with because Dad put them on their lap when they were 6 years old and it was the first car they got to drive, or they got it handed down to them from their dad. You know, that to me is the best thing about the car culture, is everybody likes something different, and that is great.
So that's how you hot rod.
That's how I like to hot rod. That's one reason why I don't think I will ever join a car club, because I like to be able to cruise with everybody. Like always, be safe out there. Peace.
Everybody knows I like stuff that's different. Now up here in BC, there is some stuff we don't see all the time. This right here is a Mercury Monarch, and the owner, Eugene right here, is gonna tell me about it.
Hi, it's a 1951 Mercury Monarch. We call them more doors because it's a 4-door, and they are suicide doors. I spent 2 years, just over 3,000 hours to build the car. I did everything myself. It does have a Corvette 350 in it and a Turbo 350. Other than that, it is all the chrome, all the trim is from 1951, just cleaned up, refinished, and put back together. Body paint, the interior, the seats are a 2006 Cadillac DeVille that fit in there quite nicely, and just put it all together. And body and paint, everything done by myself. So that's hot rodding, right?
Now, Eugene, tell me in your own words, how do you hot rod?
Well, for me, it depends on the day, because I have 4 cars. If I want to go drag racing, I take my Corvette down there. It's not street legal. It's a 383 stroker, and I go drag racing down in Osuyas. I've got a collector-plated 92 LT1 6-speed Corvette that's I drive. I've got a 2001 LS1 6-speed Corvette that's my cruiser for high speed on the highway. And then if I'm out with my girlfriend cruising and going to the car shows, it's my Mercury. So yeah, that's how I hot rod.